Hello, everyone. It's Sarah Poet. I think I'm going live on a couple of channels, so it's good to be here with you. This week has been crazy. This week has had like some of the biggest ups and downs, I want to say, of my life. Emotionally, there's a lot of energy going on. I think we're really like purifying out what does not work in our lives and upgrading the energy of our lives, which is really exciting. We're here for it. That's what these times are all about. It doesn't make it easy. So wanted to share that in solidarity first. And that's kind of how I got here today because I was in a funk, feeling all the feels, aware of what I was feeling, and then my internal guidance was like, you got to shift and go create something. And this is such a theme lately. This is the June theme in the Sacred Remembering community. We're going to be looking at creativity and Eros as the theme of the month. And so much happens as we shift out of like just trying to produce or make something happen and move into genuine, creativity and creational energetics, which is kind of what it's all about. We're, all on this path. I'm on this path too. So I sit down and I am getting into creation mode. And tomorrow I'm hosting a free event. If you're catching this live, you can still sign up at sarahpoet.com/events. And this is a masculine, feminine money free event and teaching. And I already gave out a video and gave out my masculine, feminine money ebook. And so tomorrow we're going to meet, and then all of June, we're also in June. You don't have to be in the membership for this, but we are diving into masculine, feminine money. And that's already a course, right? But now we're going to like do the upgrades. So this is very exciting. And I'm just going to jump to like what happened when I just went through the ebook, which I have printed. Here. I feel like I have my teacher glasses on. These are the worksheets. I used to be a teacher. I don't know if you know that. So masculine, feminine money, you can always grab this on my website as well. And okay, so themes here, right? Creativity, advancement. Like what is it going to be that really advances our lives and moves us forward, right? These are the times like we need new energetics that are going to catapult our lives forward. All right, so I was looking at my worksheets, planning for tomorrow, and in feminine, masculine money, there are 6 archetypes. Okay, so feminine and masculine. I'm just going to describe this real quick. Feminine and masculine, right? All of creation is feminine and masculine. They come together in conscious or unconscious and dysfunctional ways. All right. So feminine and masculine money isn't about whether or not money itself is feminine or masculine. It's about our behaviors with money. So there can be polarized behaviors, right? With the masculine, like going unconscious or like hyper masculine dominant, which kind of polarizes the feminine into a hypo or deflated feminine. Okay. And then you can have the opposite. So if you're tracking, that makes 6 archetypes. It's like 3 on each side. Feminine, masculine, there's conscious in the middle, right? And then there's hyper and hypo of each. Okay, this is a concept I came up with. My brain likes to make maps for our understanding of these kinds of concepts. And so came up with this in like 2022. All right. And we all have some in every category. We're not just like one of the archetypes and none of the other. We all have some of each of the archetypes. And I think we can use this over and over again, as I just actually discovered myself. So I have this printout of my ebook, and I had all of the markings for myself from 2022 and where I was in my relationship with money in 2022. And for example, in the hypermasculine category, I had 6 like characteristics circled. So you can treat this like a quiz, okay? Like how many do you have in each category? That's good to look at, right? So today I actually didn't have any in this category, which is kind of amazing. So for example, 2 years ago, or it was about 20 months ago, I was driving myself to depletion. You know, expects like large amounts of money, right? Like this like hyper masculine sort of this is like the predominant archetype in our modern work culture. But okay, so these two conscious archetypes, money union in the middle, like conscious masculine, conscious feminine. What I'm saying is we're collectively growing into this, and most people like are not even aware of this yet. Okay. So these two, they're going to work together in new ways. And this is so beautiful because anybody can make money in the old paradigm way. Anybody can make money. So I actually don't care how much money somebody makes in a month or a year or any of that. What I have been questing for is what is the new paradigm of money that actually does not ask us to sacrifice. It doesn't sacrifice healthy feminine or healthy masculine. It doesn't sacrifice like partnership ethos, right? But instead, it helps to build a co-creative, right? A creative universe, a creative world where, we recognize that both are required, both energetics are required. So we can't, mow over feminine energy in hyper masculine energy just to, make a dollar. And it also doesn't work where we deflate and say, oh, I'm not going to deal with this money game. I'm just not going to deal with it. It's just not healthy from a spiritual perspective. I just opt out. That obviously doesn't work either, right? So the money, masculine, feminine money and money union is really about coming into a new consciousness within us, right? Within each and every one of us, as to how these conscious archetypes of conscious masculine and conscious feminine interact in our lives to create, to build the new earth that we know needs to happen. And then it's like a whole and complete template. Because the other thing about my path, this path that I've been walking, it can be brutal sometimes, kind of like today, it felt a little brutal. But really, what my soul has been looking for is like, what are the ways of living and being and doing business and doing work that are in this union and partnership ethos rather than continuing to require the sacrifice of the feminine or of love. And the other interesting thing about my path was that, I wasn't going to be able to do this in partnership until I figured it out myself. Like, there's a lot of teachings from people who are in partnership who are talking about polarity and making things work in partnership. Believe me, I want partnership, but there's something deep down in my soul that needed to recalibrate the energetics of feminine and masculine in this conscious union, multidimensionally, and then partner with someone else also doing the same. So masculine, feminine money isn't about, how we might hold one polarity and a partner might hold another polarity, and then we come together to create. That's beautiful. Yes, we need to do that in relationships, but masculine, feminine money is about how these archetypes consciously come together inside of us in the way we work the way we relate to money, the way we relate to business or organizational structure, and redoing that, retemplating that energetic inside of us, inside of our money behavior, and like bringing in this really creational like original template of creation, like bringing this creational template into our relationship with money. When we do that, we upgrade the way money is used on the planet. Okay. So we're all on a money path. We're all we all have relationship with money is such a rich and thick topic, right? Like so much history. But I truly, truly believe that we are evolving our relationship with money and like the template within which we use and utilize and respect money, right? So that, like I said before, like there doesn't have to be this sacrificial energy in the way we do work, life, business, partnership. Like so many of us have had so much experience with having to cut off one area of our lives to make another area of our lives work. And I'm just not all about that. I'm like, it all gets to exist together. Okay. So, masculine, feminine money is a 7-module course. It's always available at sarahpoet.com. You can sign up any day of the year. And you'll always get the workbook. You'll always get these meditations. You'll get the modules. In June, which is like now, right? But June 2024, we are going to be journeying as a group of women, because this is going to take place actually in the Sacred Remembering community. There's this community aspect of masculine feminine money in June of 2024. Once a year, I'll do a live group with masculine feminine money. And this is that time in 2024. So we are going to do live groups, Q&A and discussions that are beyond the course material. I'm not teaching it live. I already made the videos. Now we get to go deeper and we get to go more into the present moment alchemy on the planet, taking the information that's in the course and advancing, right? And you're going to see differences in yourself. Like I was just sharing that, like from 2022 to 2024, this 20-month difference between last time I taught this and now, I saw so many upgrades. And that's what made me so happy to come on here and do this video today, actually, because I was so motivated. I was like, oh my God, this works, and it's not like we don't take care of all of our transformation in like one course or one day or one experience, right? But everything builds on one another. And so once you have access to masculine, feminine money, you can come back and do it again. You could do it every 6 months. You could do it every year, and track your progress. And the other thing I really just want to, mention, no big thing, actually it's everything, is that we are like weaving this magical, mysterious alchemy through meeting as a group and through doing this in the intention of the Sacred Remembering community. We are actually bringing like new information about this money union, bringing it forward, okay, together. Like this is new earth information, new earth templating. And so we have to live into it. So part of the reason that we get together as a group is the alchemy, the soul alchemy that amplifies when we are in a group and traveling as a group with this intention to know money union. I want to know it in my heart. I want to practice it. And can you imagine like being fully prosperous, being fully in your gifts, and being in full inner union when it comes to, oh, my phone's gonna ring. when it comes to your creations and your money and your prosperity. I mean, this is the new way. That's the journey I've been on. That's like the quest, right? So anybody can make money in the old way. I'm not really impressed with big piles of money that have been made at the sacrifice of the feminine, the earth, the body, love. No more sacrifice. I don't like it. It's not cool. So the amount is not the impressive part. The how is the impressive part. And so this is one template that I believe in, and I believe in the power of group alchemy. And we are going to go through the masculine, feminine money group alchemy in June. So check out sarahpoet.com for more. And you can always email me, sarah@sarahpoet.com, with any questions about anything that you have heard here. So much love going out to each and every person watching this on all the platforms. Anytime you watch this, these are big, big times of evolution. And let's not forget that some things have to shed. That part can be painful, for us to come into the evolution of the consciousness and the embodiment that we need in order to move the consciousness of the earth forward. So this is the time for that. I'm here for it. Connect with me if any of this resonates and you would like to. Okay, so much love to everyone. Bye.